Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So just recently, Ice Spice caught a lot of backlash because she had a new music video. I think the name of the song is called Deli, if I'm not mistaken. And allegedly, she had a 16-year-old twerking in her music video. Now, I've seen a disgusting amount of justifications for this. People saying, oh, well, she's 16, she's old enough. Or, well, if the parents didn't care, why should we? Well, why would you blame Ice Spice? Ice Spice probably didn't know she was a 16-year-old twerking in a music video. She doesn't look 16. Like I said, all disgusting justifications to sexualize and to make okay the sexualization of a young woman and a child, because essentially she is a child. I believe all parties in this situation were at fault. First of all, where in the world are her parents? I don't believe placing all of the blame on one or the other parent. Where are her parents? Why would her parents allow her to be even put in this kind of situation? Now, unfortunately, I guess I can answer my own question. Sometimes these parents do not care about their kids. And then they end up, doing stuff like this, selling their bodies, exploiting their bodies for money, for fame, for attention. They like the attention that they get from social media and other people commenting on their bodies because they're not getting that attention or any kind of affection or love from their parents. Sometimes the parents are the one putting them out there to be essentially pimped out, used, exploited. It's sad, but unfortunately it happens a lot more than what we realize. Whatever the case, her parents are raggedy for allowing their daughter to be in this music video, portraying herself like this, sexualizing herself like this. I said what I said. As for Ice Spice, I don't think too much of Ice Spice. I'm going to be real honest with y'all. I don't think her competence is that high. I know that sounds morbidly disrespectful, but those are my honest thoughts. Y'all want honesty? I'll give it to you. I don't think that much of Ice Spice. And I definitely don't think that much of her now because, again, people, and they love to excuse people like Ice Spice. First of all, even if she didn't know that the child was 16, what was stopping her from finding out? I get it. Y'all are saying, oh, well, she's just the artist. She's not in control necessarily of who gets put in the video. But as the artist who is the figurehead of this, who's going to receive the most backlash, not some unknown movie producer or a video producer that nobody knows, she's the one that's going to get all the backlash if she has somebody underage in her video. So why in the world would she not make sure that that didn't happen? In this case, you're the employer, Ice Spice, and the child is the future possible employee. You do what all employers do. You run a background check. You make sure she's not lying when she says, oh yeah, I am 18 and it's actually 16. You make sure the people around you aren't shady people, like I said, aren't underage, because that's going to come back to bite her in the butt if she doesn't do that. Like I said, the reason why I don't, have a whole lot to say positive about this young woman to begin with, other than all the other stuff that I've talked about in previous videos about her. Like I said, she's still at fault too, because what was stopping her from asking a question? From, like I said, making sure to cover her own behind in this case. And lastly, this child, she might be a child, but she's 16. She's smart enough to know she ought not have her raggedy behind up in these music videos twerking. Shouldn't she be in school somewhere? Shouldn't she be getting her lesson, as the old people used to say? Why was she even there to begin with? Stop giving these children free passes. They know right from wrong. They just choose to do wrong all the time. But nevertheless, this is what our society and our community has been reduced to. Both women and men exploiting their bodies for fame, fortune, clout, attention, money, and not very many people willing to have a backbone and put their foot down, standing 10 toes down and say, hey, we shouldn't be doing this. This is not right. This is lacking in integrity. Why don't you go get a real job? You might not make as much money, but my goodness, do you really want to exploit yourself? No. Have some character, have some class. Like I said, that's something that we lack in our society, in our community. And having a lack of class is something that's promoted in the media, in songs, in music videos by these artists like Ice Spice. All she's doing is training up these children to act like how she acts, her along with all the rest of them. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all feel down in the comments below respectfully. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all have a blessed day.